YouTube? Your suntan Superman, MuscleManMalcolm. In the recent news, The Rock has announced that WrestleMania 32, he'll be finally returning on April 3rd, 2016 in Dallas, Texas at the record-setting WrestleMania 32. Not 30. But the only thing that hasn't been confirmed between the WWE and The Rock is exactly what he'll be doing. So in this video, we're gonna look at 5 ways that the WWE can book The Rock at WrestleMania 32. Number 5, he can be a guest host. Now, the WWE usually brings in celebrities all the time for WrestleMania, but never have they had an actual professional wrestler come back to the WWE to actually guest host the event until WrestleMania 27. In 2011, the Great One returned back to the WWE after a very long hiatus going to Hollywood, where he announced that he would be hosting WrestleMania. Now, granted, he was probably the biggest attraction going into that entire event. WWE is definitely using the idea of having The Rock come back to really bring in a lot of fans. And also, they might be trying to replace a certain someone that was the host of WrestleMania 30. Oh, what's that? But the last time we also saw The Rock return to WWE and host of WrestleMania, he also uses to basically book his next main event and the main event after that of the next 2 WrestleMania. So hopefully if The Rock is the guest host, it doesn't mean that he's actually hyping up to have another match at WrestleMania 33 and then a championship match at WrestleMania 34. Number 4, he could have a mid-card main event match. Now I know for a fact no one knows what a mid-card main event really means because, well, I just made up that term about 10, 15 seconds ago. Usually the way that Vince likes to book WrestleMania, he likes to say that there's multiple main events, that there's a lot of different matches on this card that everyone came to see, but it's not actually the real main event, but it's still a main event. Just like how saying the Royal Rumble, the winner is in the main event of WrestleMania. Well, I'm pretty sure that Edge Alberto Del Rio was not the main event of WrestleMania 27. It was actually the opener. I think I was actually more excited for the core. Yeah, you remember those guys, right? Yeah, that means a lot. So if WWE doesn't exactly want The Rock to main event one of WrestleManias due to the backlash of the fans of, oh, another part-timer is gonna main event another WrestleMania, then he might be one of the top 3 or 4 matches that they really advertise and really push towards the fans to buy WrestleMania, or go to Dallas, Texas and go see it themselves. So if he does have a match at WrestleMania and it's not the actual main event, who would he face? God forbid that it be John Cena again, because I don't want to see John Cena versus The Rock again. I liked WrestleMania 28, great match, never seen it before. Once in a lifetime, once. Alright, once. WrestleMania 29, twice. It was for the WWE Championship, so it's okay. The biggest person on everyone else's mind is Triple H. Because there's a lot of rumors going on that Roman Reigns might face Triple H for the title at Royal Rumble. There is a lot of concern of who Triple H would actually face at WrestleMania. So with The Rock coming back, this definitely can lead up to the match that we've been wanting to see, or that WWE wants to book. Because the match that we actually really want to see is The Rock versus Brock. Book it, Vince. And finally, The Rock could actually be the last man to face The Undertaker.
Nope.
Number 3, he could be a manager. Now when The Rock announced he's gonna be at WrestleMania, it's almost guaranteed that somehow he's involved with Roman Reigns. Maybe instead of maybe like a tag team match or the main event, that WWE actually goes through with it, Roman Reigns with Brock Lesnar. No, that's not what I meant to say. Roman Reigns with The Rock versus Brock Lesnar with Paul Heyman. Number 2, he could be in a tag team match. We them boys. Oh, this is wrestling. They don't like rap music.
That's gonna ruin your plan and don't with John Cena. I'm a man.
Simply put, The Rock was in a tag team match. We all know who his tag team partner would be. No doubt, Roman Reigns. There's no other option who would tag team with The Rock. Now, put that to the side. We already know if The Rock is Roman Reigns. Who would they face? There's one team I would like to see The Rock and Roman face, and I don't know why. I don't even know why they would be anywhere involved with The Rock. But I would love to see The Rock and Roman versus The New Day. What, you thought I was gonna say the Usos? No, it's not a family reunion. But The New Day being probably the biggest attraction in WWE right now, that if you want to book one of your biggest stars in history with the future of your company, it only makes sense to put them against probably the greatest tag team on the roster right now. Fine, let's make this not obvious. If it wasn't The New Day, then it's the Usos. Then you have the entire family right there. Let's just go ahead, make Sika with The Rock and Roman, and let's put Alpha with the Usos, and it's just a really big family gathering. You know what? There's a lot of Samoans, right? So let's just take out all the fans. Fans they can stand outside, you go to Buffalo Wild Wings, you can watch on the monitor. Let's have the entire family fill up WrestleMania, and it's just a Samoan beat down. And before we get to number 1, honorable mentions, The Rock could be a special guest referee. Now, there would be no other match I would like to see The Rock special guest referee as, but this one, and I won't mention anything else after this. The Rock, special guest referee, in the main event of WrestleMania 32. Roman Reigns, your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, defending against the winner of the Royal Rumble 2016. This is actually quite possible, John Cena. Okay, chill. All right. I know you don't want to see it again. How awesome would this sound? The past of the WWE, the biggest guy you had, reffing the match against the present guy in the WWE. Your brand new Rock, your brand new Steve Austin, your brand new guy that wears red and yellow. Against the future of your company, they're basically the number 2 guy right now, Roman Reigns. So you have the future, the present, and the past all in the same ring during one match for the World Heavyweight Championship of a main event of probably the biggest WrestleMania of all time. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like something I paid for. Because I am, because I'm going to WrestleMania. And number 1, the obvious answer, he could be in the main event of WrestleMania 32. Now, it makes no other sense. Who would The Rock face in WrestleMania 32 in the main event? Now, you have The Undertaker, a very good candidate. This could be The Undertaker's last WrestleMania. He's still probably not going to be in the main event. Yeah, John Cena. Oh, God, don't do it again. What happened to once in a freaking lifetime? Now, I'm the biggest John Cena fan in this room right now. But I would hate, and I mean hate, to see John Cena versus The Rock for the 3rd time. 3 times in a lifetime is good enough for me. I don't need to see it anymore. It's not gonna be Triple H, it's not gonna be Batista, it has to be.
I assess and attack.
Roman Reigns, because you know what, they're family, and let's just put the family against each other. The future of the WWE versus the past of the WWE, and kind of like the present as of right now, honestly. Tell me, what do you think The Rock's gonna do in the comments section down there? You can find me on any social media platform, all in the description below, except for MySpace and Tumblr and all those stupid ones that old people use right now. And make sure to like, comment, share. As always, subscribe!
This is something you should know. I made my fitness goals. I went from being shaped like a ball